Hello and welcome to Fatman. I am Damon. Hello and welcome to Fatman. It is Damon here, videotaping from this lovely little bunch of English roses that I happened to come across. So I thought, what, hey, that looks as good a spot as any for a video. Now I do appreciate this is not the best position to be sitting in with the intended goal of weight loss. But this is, I suppose, a good reason as any to demonstrate why I need to lose weight. So without further ado, now if you remember the last time, we were talking about the March hernia operation. So if you remember in the last video, we were talking about January through to March as results, the little kick at the end of March, and the hernia operation in April, which pretty much laid me waste for 3 weeks. Now I do appreciate it's not a cesarean section, so I can't really complain. So it's nice of you with the flowers. Can't really complain that it was too much of a life-threatening operation or a severe abdominal operation, but it did basically waste all of April, which I did discuss. So can't really find a good spot because my son has hidden my selfie stick, so this is going to be the best position that we talk in. So I might pause it at this point and then just ramble on, and you can listen to that, so just bear with me. So just a little recap. So through January through to March, we had the BMI was 29.7, in March it was 29.8, in April it skyrocketed to 30.4 at that last little week of the month. So the process that we're using for May was to reverse that trend, because clearly that's can't continue. I'd be doing a how you can gain weight video series. So drum roll please. So the results on the 3rd of June for BMI got down to 30.0, so that's only 0.4 less, which I will admit is disappointing. So possibly haven't chosen the best spot to view this. The idea behind this was to get the flowers in more so than my fat stomach. So anyway, so we got to 30.0 in the 3rd of June, which is only 0.4, so I will admit I was a bit disappointed by that. The BMI, I would have thought we would have gotten down back into the 29s, 28s. So the weight on the 3rd of April was 99.7. On the 3rd of June, bear in mind April was a washout, we did nothing there, was 97.95. So that was encouraging. That was 1.75 kilos. So what's that? 2.5, was almost 5 pounds loss in the month, through the month of May. So that's encouraging. The visceral fat level was, as you can see over the 3-month period, or the annual period, was a little spider. Went down to 13, up to 12. So it was up at 13, went down to 12, and then up to 13 again. Please, if you like and subscribe if you can, that'd be greatly appreciated. Here's some lovely clematis standing next to me. So that's not ideal, but I guess if you look at this picture of me here, I guess the visceral fat is the stuff that's hiding underneath. And so we're going to have to burn off, I'm assuming, all the subcutaneous fat, and the visceral fat will fall in possibly similar percentages, but that's probably the stuff that's going to get burnt off the last. So that's annoying, but I guess that's the reality. Is you've spent 20 years putting this fat on. It's going to take more than 6-12 months potentially, unless you're going to get absolutely crazy at this. It's going to take longer than you would like to get the results. So subcutaneous fat, 3rd of April was 28.1, 3rd of June was 27.8, so again 0.4. So I guess there's some consistency with the results there. Certainly not as much as I would have liked. I would have thought losing 1.75 kilos, the BMI and the subcutaneous fat and the visceral fat would have been lower, but that's the reality. So we can see just a quick overview of the activities starting from May. You can see there the 1st, the 3rd, the 8th, 11th, 12th of May, 7,412, which I think is a bit of a record high, even though it does include a little bit of June, but that's because on the 3rd of June, that's when we did the weighing. So all in all, a busy month. Did get some results, obviously did get the weight down. the other results hopefully will follow with more persistent exercise. I guess the key here is not to stop and start and stop and start. You've obviously had a good month off a bad month, so let's see if we have 2 good months together. I suppose at the end of the day, this is going to take longer than I would like. Otherwise, we'd all have rippling six packs, and we'd all be cut. The lesson here is not to get a hernia and stop for a month. But encouragingly, the results are a bit of a mixed bag as always. But I guess the idea here is just to keep going. You know, same fat time, same fat session, next fat time, next fat session. Not giving yourself too many days off in a row, just doing a day on, day off, and see how that progresses. We'll do that for the rest of June, and then we might try and increase the frequency of exercise. But yeah, that's all for me. It's just a quick wrap up. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've liked the lovely flowers here. See the lovely flowers. No, you can't see it. Why is it everything I videotape with this camera, like that hawk was literally triple the size in real life compared to what is in the camera. So everything I videotape on the camera is tiny, except for my belly. Particularly when I'm sitting down, which just becomes exponentially larger. I love it, it's good. In the future video, we'll go into the actual exercises that I'm doing so you can track them and see, hang on, this is the stuff that this fat idiot is doing, and find something that works. Please, by all means, let me know. I'm here to get this done as quickly as possible. This might be taking 12 months of yo-yoing, but ideally I'd like to just get this done as quickly as bloody possible, and move on to stage 2, which is getting some definition, bulking up. The plan is to cut and then bulk. So leave a subscribe and like if you like the flowers, you want to comment on the flowers. So please leave a like and subscribe. It will greatly help the channel and me to produce more content of better quality each time. That's the plan, to make it bigger and better, and make it more enjoyable to watch and as educational as possible and entertainment as possible. Take care.